Hi everyone, we had a really good stable night. I was able to do lots of naps, interrupted by some sail changes because it's not as stable. I'm exchanging with my fellow competitors a bit to the right, and they had stable conditions. So also it's crazy how they tell me they got yesterday through it with just a few lightnings and a bit of rain in one moment, and we were less than 50 miles apart at the tack. So it's crazy how on the small scale that you can't see on the tracker at all, lots of these things get decided or can be really very different. So I had the worst day of my life yesterday, and these guys, they just sailed on nicely and nothing. So that's unfortunate sometimes that you can't really see the small scale activity on the tracker. Also now I have a big cloud over here which turned the wind, so I needed to tack, which of course is a big physical effort if you're just exhausted. I won't complain. Change in wind speed, so changing all the sails plus the tack, that was a bit exhausting. I have to admit, this morning I felt really rusty. So I have a Coke occasionally. I have a rare emergency little doping. If nothing goes, then just pound a Coke. And now the wind has turned left again, so I'm tacking again. And hoping to not fall back into the cloud that's over there. And eventually, I hope at latest in 24 hours we should be out of this big cloud band and mess, and be in stable conditions as we are used to and as you imagine the sailing to be when you look at the tracker. It's steady and straight. It is not at all. It is sometimes 5 minutes between now 14 knots of wind, and 10 minutes ago I had 24 knots of wind. So these differences, they can damage the boat, they can make you tip over, lose steering. You need to react. You cannot just sit around. So also, in contrary to what people might think and often ask, is it doesn't get boring. I mean, boring in a sense that you don't want anymore maybe, but you have to do all the time stuff. Either repair, either trim, tack, reef, check the weather, and then smaller things like cleaning up the boat, eating, sometimes that even falls behind, and other things there's just no time for. I have lots of little presents and books and gadgets because I was worried myself before the race that I find it long and difficult, lonely or something, and I don't have time for any of that. All these nice little presents or so, postcards, a little review, all these things. I didn't even touch it since 59 days, so 60th days at sea today. So it's good. It's not boring, at least. That's for sure. We are passing here over a seamount. Pretty impressive. It's only 20 meters deep. Soon we're going to pass that zone. I see 2 fishing boats on the AIS, satellite AIS. Yeah, that must be incredible underwater. Here it's 4,800 meters, and just a little bit further it is just 20 meters here. 4,400, 3,000. We are here, and then here it's very, very shallow. And yeah, all the electronics gone. All the sensors are red. Luckily we have a pilot. Ciao, bye bye.